Alrighty, boys, what is going on? JJ Rock 138 here. And so today I told you guys that I was going to do kind of like a little PV emptying thing. So today that is what we are here for. We are going to be emptying out our PVs and kind of like clearing them out and organizing them, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so let's get those. So right now what we're doing is we are getting out legs that we think should be kept, and then tossing out the ones that we honestly don't need. We don't need those. Don't need those. There's just so many unnecessary stuff in my PV, to be totally honest with you guys. All right, so we have. Oh God, we have a grand total of more than a dub and a half of leggings. Now, that is pretty insane. Let's just get out our axes as well. Oh, we have a lot of axes as well. We could honestly probably put swords and axes in the same chest, but I don't want to do that because I'm lazy. No, you know where to do it. Actually, I think that I lost that sword. I don't know how. Wait, I'm confused now, but never mind. Let's just put all of our axes and stuff and swords in there. You know, I don't say that I have that much stuff, but once I put it into perspective, I actually have a ton of stuff. Like, just look at this. This is insane. I have more pants you could put in here. Also, I'm going to start doing some of those slash nears every couple minutes because, you know, we have a lot of valuable stuff on us. And if we die, and don't get our stuff back, then I will not be very happy, as you all know. So, let's put our stuff in here. This is, wow, this is an insane amount of weapons. PV4, it should honestly take that. Another one. Jesus Christ, boys. This is, oh my god. Oh my god again. You know, I don't even realize that I have this much stuff. So, that's pretty insane. Let's put our stuff in here. Put our chest plate in here. PV10. Is there another axe in here? Oh my, nah. This is insane. We could leave the swords in here, to be totally honest with you, because I'm not going to be editing that PV. Wow. PV14. And there's just more and more and more gear. I'm going to take this up because this is my OG sword. We have nearly a dub of weapons. That's pretty insane. We need to clear out a PV and make it a weapons PV. I need to find the most empty PV that we have, and then just like clear out stuff because we could honestly start taking out stuff from here, and then we can just put stuff in here for now. We don't even need to like you know, we don't even need to I'm so dumb, but we don't even need to like organize it per chest because we could just pick it out per chest, to be totally honest with you guys. This is an insane amount of god gear. I didn't know that we had this much gear. This is really appalling to me. So, PV12 is empty. Let's take out all of our diamond axes first. And then let's just toss them in there. And iron as well. and then stone. So then we're to put in all of our swords, obviously. But so our PV12 is going to be our weapons PV. We're to have to store all of our weapons in here. And obviously, now that I do this episode, I'm really realizing how much stuff I have. Like, everyone always says, JJ, you have a lot of, like, stuff, obviously. But, like, when I put it into perspective now, I actually don't realize how much stuff I actually have in the game. You know what? Let's start getting a bow PV as well, because that's gonna be nice. It doesn't look like we have any more bows or anything. Nope, we do. That I guess would fit in. We don't need that. We also need to start, like, clearing out PVs of stuff that we just don't need. Because some of the stuff we just don't need at all. Some of it's, like, combined runes. I shouldn't even have, like, 20% petrify or something. That's just, there's no point in keeping that. Like, an OG player's had, like, Braggy, which actually kind of means something to me, because he's kind of, we've kind of been on bad speaking terms, but that's another story. But that's, like, a memory to me, so I'm not going to throw that out. But something like 15% block, which I'm just too lazy to up, is not worth keeping at all. So let's put our bows in here. See if we can get any more bows. PV10. You know what we could start doing? We could start taking everything out of PV10, make this a spawner PV, because that's gonna empty out a lot. Why do we have a compass in there? I don't know. Let's just store everything in here. Quick slash near. Nope, no one nearby. So let's just start going through our PVs, getting out all the spawners, and then we could just toss those into PV10. This is an episode that I've been wanting to do for a long time, to be totally honest with you guys, because, like, my PVs are just so unorganized that I really need to fix them out, and this is a great opportunity for me to do them, so I thought, why not take it? So, let's toss all, oh my god. Alright, PV11. And most of these are actually from Heroic Clue Scrolls, I believe. So, let's get these. We probably more in PV15. Yes, indeed we do. So, let's go to PV10 yet again. Just toss all these bad boys in. So then let's just, like, sort them out. And, damn. So we have our spawner PV sorted out. Let's get out all the pets that are just in random PVs. And let's, put those in our PV7, I believe. I'm not sure if it's PV7 or 8. But I think it's PV8. But, that's a PV where we keep all of our pets. Yep, this PV8. And these are my two pets, Hitbox and JJ. They are two Randys. Let's see. Do we have any more pets? I don't think so. So, to be totally honest with you guys, we don't need steak at all. We could just buy it at shop when we need it. So, let's start to make a helmet PV. Let's do... I think we should do a helmet and chestplate PV. We don't need those. You know, I'm just tossing out diamonds right now when I should be still handing them. Like, even though I'm rich, still that 2K might come in handy one day. So, I just don't know. I don't know what PV to clear out right now. I don't need that. Keep. Let's put that in PV12, actually. Nah, we're not going to keep that. It's Judgment. Like, it's still a good piece of gear. It just, I mean, I'm actually going to put that on the H for 50k. It's sell 50k. Lucky person, whoever buys that, I think. Yeah, Crave Minecraft, GG to you. But, oh, that was a fail. Let's get out all of our stuff from this PV. Let's empty it out, and then let's start to make a helmet PV here. So, let's go into this chest. But there's another spawner that I kind of probably forgot. So, PV10. There we go. Which was the piece I just emptied. Alright, so let's make this one the helmet and chestplate PV. That is an art. Like, that's a borderline helmet. I don't know whether I should keep it or not, but I'm gonna keep it for now just because why not? This is damn. Let's go to PV. Not Rena. Sorry guys if I'm not responding, then I'm just too caught up in clearing out my PVs. Let's empty all that in there. Do we have any more stuff? Oh god, we forgot the leggings. Alright, T-Mac, I'll message you when I am done recording. Nah, I'm actually good because now that I'm looking at this, I do not need a max set. Shouldn't be building one. None of that because we have nearly, oh my god. This is actually pretty crazy. We could keep this. It's like kind of in progress. No. I mean, I'll take that. PV3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's just go through our PVs again to make sure that we're not forgetting any of these. Boys, this is going to be such a long episode. I think I'm going to divvy this up into 2 episodes because this is going to be insanely long if I just make this one episode. I really should be AHing all this gear, but you know, Lazy JJ's here, so Lazy JJ's going to stay. Always will be staying because he is Lazy JJ. Alright. An update on so last episode we were warzoning set and the bow had trick shot 4. That bow is worth a ton of money. So we got popped by Kaviti. Well, while we were off cam, which was kind of upsetting to me. That just was judgment. You know what? Why not keep it? But oh my god, Jesus, sorry guys. But yeah, I got popped in that set, so that what am I saying? That bow is worth a ton of money because that's the only bow in the server trick shot 4. And I did not realize that I was PvPing in it. So that's fun. Or with it, not in it. Let's go over here. Let's go bang bang. Let's put that like that. Bang bang. Alright, let's go to PV2. Oop. I'm not sure if we're gonna eat. Geez, we're not gonna have enough room. We need to extend this out to a next PV. So you know what? Let's just put these 3 chest plates in PV12 because I just CBA. So let's put these leggings in here. /near. Got to /near, boys. Nah, this chest is for our boots. And then this chest will be for our helmet. Wait, no, that's just the only helmet that we've left. So where should we put this? No, let's just store it in here for right now. Let's go to PV4. Let's clear this bad boy out. This is gonna, geez, I didn't realize that PV sorting was gonna take this long. But, you know, it's gonna pay off. Let's just get out those boots because those go in the PV4. That axe is glitching. Not that axe isn't even that good. Let's get out all of our... Jesus! Damn. I don't even realize how many boots... That's a lot. Alright, let's just go one more run through. Make sure that we got everything. Let's put that in PV4. And I don't get how we're just forgetting these random spawners, to be totally honest with you guys. Let's put the helmet down here. Um, you know, every single time we go through the PV again, we see another thing that we did not see before, which is kind of weird. Let's put this in here. We're gonna have to get. No, I think I know what I'm gonna do. PV12. Let's get out these 3 because we're not keeping those. Then let's go back to PV4. Put these at the bottom. And then we go to PV10. Put in this witch spawner. Bang, bang. And, you know, we just need to get like a pit of lava just to put there. I'm gonna sell, X Phantom X, can you gift me a lava bucket plus? Alright, thanks, boy. If you can. That'll be great. I just need a place to throw out all this stuff in. 4? I said 1. Alright, so Phantom's apparently getting us 4 lava buckets. That's fun. Let's toss this out. No. Let's go to PV4. Just toss that in there. Alright. Okay, that's 4 times 4. But alright, that's pretty good. We could just empty out another right here, another lava. And then we could just, you know, rip X Phantom X's money. But there are 2 lava pits for the stuff that we don't need. Sorry, this is not. Everyone will be screaming at me right now, but I'm JJ, and JJ does some stupid things all the time. So yeah, I'm honestly just gonna toss all this stuff out because we really just don't need it. Sorry if there's a bit of background noise, by the way. We're actually doing the laundry right now. I need to get my clothing laundered. 100 FPS. OMG. Yo, GG to Harpo. I think that's how you say your name. But GG to you on Helper. Hopefully you don't mess up like every single other. No, I'm kidding. But hopefully you don't mess up. This PV. This looks pretty good. We could put some more memorabilia and stuff in here after a while. This is a magic number, boys. Oh yeah, speaking of that. So, Bobo and beat me on Belltop. Now, we're not sure if it was legit. I'm hearing it was, but I have reason to believe that it's not. I believe that he's duping. However, GG to him. He beat me on Belltop. He's the first person to do so. And that's honestly pretty crazy if you think about it. Someone already hit past the 430 mil mark. So, that's pretty GG to Bobo in. So, which PV was this again? This was PV5. Alright, PV5 is cleared out. Let's put our leggings in there because, you know, we have too much gear. Oh my god. Oh no. We need another refill. But damn. Now I get mad when I get popped in a set, but I didn't realize it had like 20 cents. Like, that's pretty amazing. Here's a helmet. You could honestly, I'm gonna age this for 25k, 25k, shell 20k, nope, 2k. Alright, someone get that for 2k. Have fun with that. 20k. Let's list this for 12,500. I don't even care anymore. And then let's not list that because that's a god helmet. Let's not list that. Okay. So, have we gone through all of our gear? Let's just make sure one more time in our PVs that we have gone through all of our gear. We have all of that, all of that, all of that, all of that. Mike the King, I will give you 100k because you're a finna gift, Mike the King. Alright, have fun with that, bud. We forgot about. Oh my god. Oh. Oh no. Alright, let's toss that out. 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 Nope, don't need judgment. Okay. Let's actually sell hand those ender pearls as well. Thank you, Panda Skills. Thank you very much. Let's toss these. Oh, somehow he heard me. Is he like a G0D or something? Are you God? Are you PvP God? Splitting the balls. Let's talk about rare war keys for a sec. Mike, sorry, I'm kind of busy right now setting up my PVs, and the only gear that I have now is actually God gear. So, let's talk about mythic or war keys in general for a sec. I honestly think that they should be. I'm not sure if the devs are able to do this, but I think they should be adjusted depending on the economy per realm. Now, I know this might be a bit too much to ask, but to be totally honest with you guys, I think that the economies are much different on every single realm. So, I think that there should be different war key winnings on every realm. Yeah. My bow, Mike the King. Oh, so I pretty much just gave you your whole bow. Well, you're welcome, bud. It's another start to what could be the next best Treasurewars player, for all we know. Let's check PV10, PV11, PV12, 13. And it seems that I'm so confused right now because it seems that as soon as I thought that I finished the PV, I just actually didn't. Are you serious? Uh-oh. Let's get this. No, this is the area that's good. And then, yeah, and then that's the area that doesn't matter. So, let's take these. Then let's just toss these out. We don't need them at all. What was the PV that were just in 13? Alright. That's finito. I think we're done with all of the gear. We just need to PV it. I think this is going to be like the PV where we put all the stuff where we do not have an extra PV for it. Yeah, I'm just going to toss this stuff in here. Okay, cool. So, I'm pretty sure that we are done with the gear. Thanks, bud. So let's actually start collecting all of our heads and make a head PV. We already have a head PV, but no, we're gonna make another one. So let's just get all of these. Let's burn this with skeleton head. No, sorry. Do we already have a full PV heads? Did not realize. Sculpt. Burn, baby, burn. OMG, you're probably black. Oh, no problem, bud. My pleasure. You know what? Heads go in the spawner. ICBA. Let's actually get those gaps in. Goodbye. Because if you're good at PvP, you don't need gaps. But I'm bad at PvP, so crap. Alright, let's toss this out. This is pretty long goddamn episode. Oh, what is this? No thank you. I do not want bite fence. Let's get out all of our heroics. Sorry, Joven. You could give me a $1 money note later, please. Let's get out the rest of these heads as well. And I think I'm going to finish off the episode after I finish putting away these heads and stuff. But then there'll be yet another episode. So, yeah. Let's PV all these heads. I'm thinking of putting No, these we're not gonna have enough room in here to put all the heroics in. Is there gonna be enough room in PV9? Shoot. That sucks. No, we don't need a special clue scroll. We don't want unarmed 5 players at all. We don't want to unarm 5 players again. We do not want to unarm 5 players for the 3rd time. And the only guy left over is my boy Parks. So, Parks, where are you to go, you wonder? You are going to go in place of this little zombie pigman spawner that's about to go in age for 7.5k. And then burn. It shall 100. Oh, we got something special for 100. Let's take that down real quick. You know, why don't we give someone a little bit of snipe there? All right, have fun with that. Oh, that took a while to snipe, but let's quickly make sure that we got. Ooh. Oh, I thought the PV7 was cleared. I was like, ooh, empty PV. That's what I like to see. Yeah, let's take these out. PV12, 13, 14, and we had a lot more heroic clue scrolls than I thought. What's even in this book? Alright, that's not even what's supposed to go in a god home. Alright. Let's burn the common. Let's put these on H for 150k because we don't need them at all. Just give them back to the community. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Yep, alright, they're starting to buy them. So, I'm going to start taking out my runes, and next episode, I promise you guys, or not I promise, we are going to do the runes, and, sorry, any other miscellaneous items that I am forgetting about. I'm going to quickly sell those next episode, but I'll see you guys in the next episode.